Hey, what's up, fam? This is Pastor Aaron. You know who I am. I love you guys so much. I thought of you this morning as I was spending time in God's Word, and I thought, man, I'll bring this as my pastoral encouragement to my family at Alhambra. We have been separated from each other for quite a bit of time. And man, in the midst of that, we're struggling in all kinds of ways. I would describe it as affliction and distress. And as I was reading 1 Thessalonians chapter 3 today, meditating on it, I related to Paul thinking of them. They're separated. They're going through all kinds of affliction and distress, and Paul can't handle it. He's got to know what is happening there. I got to know. Are they walking away? Are they falling away? Or are they growing? You see, he knows that affliction can do something. He says he even warns them that this was going to happen. He knows he tried to pre-warn them, but he had to know what was happening, because affliction can either prune us off, cut us away. We can walk away, give up on everything. It can walk us away, or it can do something else that he was hoping for. But he wanted to know what was happening, so he sends Timothy. And Timothy goes there and comes back and tells Paul of what is happening. Their love and their faith is growing. In the midst of affliction, something else can happen. It actually is something God can use to deepen our love for Him, deepen our faith. If you're in any relationship, you know that times of trial and times of heartache can either separate or actually drive you into a deeper relationship. The people that I have gone through stuff with, I love and trust and know more than just kind of the shallow, surfacey stuff. And I'm telling you, we've been through some stuff together. And people have walked away. People have, thought all kinds of things. But I do know that as I've been gathering on Sunday mornings, early in the morning with a handful of people, or even online and people are gathering there and hearing stories, I do know that there is a new thing that God is doing at Alhambra, and He is bringing together a people who in this time of crisis and pain and affliction and struggle, He's actually deepened our love for Him, abiding in Him, and He's put His love in us, and He's deepened our trust in Him, and He's put His faith in us, and we're growing in the gospel. The gospel works, and it's proved out in times like this. That's why Paul says, I was hoping my work was not in vain. That's where I really started to resonate. I mean, man, I love working with you. I love being a part of this family, but in times of affliction, I'm going, man, I hope that this stuff is working, and seeing the gospel work in you, and seeing your trust and love grow, and seeing the Spirit of God take those seeds that have been planted and bring them to life is encouraging to me. And that's where Paul says, man, I was encouraged in my affliction to see God working in you. Here's what you got to hear about my heart in this, is that I want to encourage you in this. As God's working in you, it's stirring me up. It's comforting me. It's encouraging me. And to see God at work, especially with all kinds of things that are happening, and all kinds of anger, and all kinds of struggle, and all kinds of pain, and people walking away, it's encouraging to me that the gospel is at work in my family. And people are growing. And the gospel is spreading. So let's keep praying for one another. Let's keep stirring one another up. That's the hope of these times. And make every effort as you can to come and gather with us. I know it's early in the morning, and I know it may be online, and it's not something you're loving to do right now, but make every effort, because we need each other. We need to be encouraging one another and stirring one another up. I can't tell you how much I love you. As you look at 1 Thessalonians 3, Paul just tells them how much he wants to be with them and longs to be with them, and praying, please let us get back together. I felt that. I feel that. I want to be with you. I long to be with you. So let's be praying to that end. Let's make every effort to make it happen. Love you, fam. God bless you.